everybody, welcome. My name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. As you can see, I'm over here at the main base. That is because I'm doing a little bit of work around here, but before I start doing any work, I do need to preface a small thing here. That is that I am going to be doing a Q&A next episode. Typically, I do this at the end of the episodes, but next episode is the Q&A, so if anyone has any questions, be sure to tell me. I'm always love hearing that kind of stuff. So, in the event anyone has anything like that, please be sure to tell me. I'm just making sure, because I don't think most people watch the outro, so just saying this right at the beginning of the episode. So, before I jump into today's episode, I am just doing a little bit of farming stuff. Probably going to start with farming some trees, get some wood up, but I am definitely thinking about doing some infrastructure. Most particularly, very close to the tree farm is actually a piece of building that does need to get finished, and I would really like it to be finished. So, heading all the way out here, I need to put the glass in this area, and heading all the way over here, oh, there's a loose room that needs to be put in a spot. There is this entire spot all the way over here. So, I want this area to be filled out. So, in today's episode, my hope is to get a whole bunch of wood and begin constructing out this platform, so that way I have a nice walkable area that will be going all the way around the bay area. Because walking all the way around here, this is going to begin creating a full circular area all the way around. Matter of fact, I think this would mark 3/4 around, because if I can connect all the way over to that base over there, the little lookout base, I will be completely surrounding the bay area. And I also want to, somewhere in here, get a way to go all the way up there. But that's kind of like an optional thing that I would really like to happen. It's not something that I'm really dedicated to. At least somewhere over here that I'd like to have that happen. Somewhere around here I want to be able to get all the way up. Just because the best way to get all the way up to the next level is to go all the way around, up there, then walk the platform, and then I can get all the way up there. So, I am going to begin construction on this to begin with, and I'll be back with you guys, hopefully with a good amount of this platform put up, so that way I can begin putting in things like walls. So, do I have bone meal in here? Oof, no, okay, I need to go ahead and get more bone meal for that, dang it. Alright, the full platform is nice and built out here. I probably should remove those side bits, but the entirety of this is now completely floored up and torched. So I put up the torches so that way nothing spawns up here, because you might have saw there was some string and spider eye sitting on the ground here. I'm going to pick up the string because I do need the string. I'm going to throw out the spider eye. But what I am hoping for here now is to begin putting in the actual walls. So I'm going to need to farm up a little bit of wood here, and I'm also going to need to put some glass right here, because I don't want to be jumping around here and fall through that hole. So either I'm going to need to have to put some sort of block that the beacon goes through, which I did do some testing about that. I could put like a hopper or something if I still want it to be opaque or something. But I think that a glass block would be perfectly fine here. But in the event, I might as well test with a hopper just to be safe. So I'm going to go through here and begin putting in the walls. So that way I can do the spacing. So that way I can figure out how much glass I'm going to need. Because I always need to do spacing whenever I do a build like this. And also I'm probably going to wind up making these windows here a bit shorter or something. I'm still debating it. I don't know what I'm going to do for these windows. Move them over to, I think, a 3 wide, so that way there's a bit of a gap here, so I'm going to put torches on the walls. I'm not sure. I'm still debating heavily what's going to happen here. Oh, I'm missing a torch. There we go. Now it's completely torched. But anyways, now I'm going to begin going through here and putting in the actual walls. Alright, I have gone through and I have put in the walls. Matter of fact, I have extended this wall going all the way up. Well, not all the way up, but a decent ways up. So that way I actually have a bit of a ceiling that I can begin putting in here. And this should be absolutely enough room for the bricks to span from here to there. Because these two things are almost the exact same height. I tried to make them very similar, and I believe the bricks out here line up perfectly fine with the actual building here, meaning that it should line up perfectly fine with the building over here. So that means I just need to go through here and put in the ceiling. So I am going to go through here and put in the actual ceiling. But before I do, I want to put in the windows because this area over here needs windows and the area over there needs windows. And I believe I might as well put the windows in for this area over here because, let me just go through here real quick. This is the old pig grave for the old flying pig that I had because a very long time ago I had a actual advancement for a flying pig. So I was like, okay, I kept him around an area, and when I tried to escort him back to my base for sentimental value, boom, he wound up dying, dropped 3 pork chops and a saddle whenever I was trying to guide him up a cliff with a carrot, accidentally killed him, so now I have this little area to memorialize him, I believe that's the word. And now all I have to do really is go through here and make sure the building is actually fully put in, but I am missing the bricks for this area. But the problem is, this area is quite short, so the bricks here are going to be a bit oddly shaped, but I don't think it will matter as much. There's no good way of viewing the bricks for that area, so the only good way is if I were to jump all the way out here and then look at it myself, so boom, jump out here. That's the only real way to get a view of this area, so not too worried about the bricks here. Still going to put them in, but I also want to put them in for this area. But before then, I want to put glass in everywhere, so I'm going to go through here and put in some of the glass. Alright, windows in place. So, just going all the way down here, got all of the windows up for this area and that one over there. But I just need to quickly go through here and put the windows in for this area. In which case, luckily, they're not an absolute bother. I've been using that little torch trick for a long time now. I think I've displayed it on camera a few times. But it absolutely helps with installing Windows so much quicker. Boom, see? So nice. But now I have all of the windows installed for this area over here, meaning that all I have to do now is begin putting in the ceiling for this area, in which case I just need to make a small decision. Yep, okay, decision made. I just wanted to see how high up I was going to put the ceiling. So it's going to be placed around here. Cobble's going to go all the way full length down this bridge. So that way the whole thing is nice and connected. So now what I just want to do is go get some cobble, put that over, and then I'm going to want to put some struts down here. So I'm just going to go ahead and install one of the struts because this is going to have to be something I install later for the bricks. So I don't think I have enough wood to do this, to be frank. This is going to require a lot of wood, and by a lot of wood, I mean a lot of wood. So I'm just going to go through here, try and install a couple of struts, and get the cobble in place. Then I'll be back with you guys, hopefully, with this area having at least a presentable interior. Still going to need the bookshelves. Bookshelves are required for so much of this area. Honestly, I wonder how far I have to walk until I have actual bookshelves installed in a majority of the space. There we go. Okay, that's not as far. I'm caught up pretty well on bookshelves. That's good to hear, at least. I always feel like I'm super behind on bookshelves. Oh, man. Hey, look, there's Mooshroom's still in here. Sweet. I was wondering if he was still in here. Alright, I have gone through and I have put in the struts for each of the areas here. And I have gone through and put in the cobble, except for this area, because I'm still not sure what I want to do for the ceiling here. But the struts are in, the cobble is in, meaning that I just have to go through, put in the brick ceilings, and put in the bookshelves, and then this area is nice and complete. Same goes for here. Completed the struts on this area. There wasn't much missing, but yeah. Technically, I also did a very small amount of things over here. This area over here was missing its cobble. Wasn't a big deal, but went through and put it in anyways. So now, with all of that nice and put in, that means that this area, interior-wise, is functionally complete, as complete as a lot of areas here. So, missing bookshelves, if something's missing bookshelves, I don't count that as incomplete or not complete. If it's missing bookshelves, I don't really care, because or else there's going to be so many sections of my base that are not complete. But I guess I've also been going through here and trying my best. Yeah, for example, this area over here is missing its bookshelves. I've been trying my best to put that stuff all in. But anyways, guys, that's probably going to be doing it for today's episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode should be the Q&A, so I'll be answering some stuff for there. In the event no one wants to see me do that, be sure to tell me. It's because I only produce exactly what people are interested in, and that's a tradition now, apparently. I've done it once. I've had an episode named after it once, and I did it once. I guess twice. I named it twice. But anyways, that's going to be doing it for today's episode, guys. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see me do anything in particular, be sure to tell me. I always love hearing your guys' suggestions. But with all of that now nice and said, that's probably going to be doing it for today's episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be seeing you guys here in the next one. So long. See ya. Bye.